My name's Andrew Stotz of Stotz Investment Research, and today I'm talking about world-class benchmarking, looking at the company Hap Seng Consolidated, or HAP. The company has a market capitalization of $6 billion US, which is reasonably large for a company in Malaysia. It's an investment holding company, and it has 6 core business, mainly plantations, property, and etc. Now, what I can see from the latest numbers is revenue is mainly driven by building materials, and profits are mainly coming from property. Currently, there's no analyst coverage. So before we start, let me tell you the story of world-class benchmarking. As a sell-side analyst, I built a successful career analyzing the performance of companies. In 1995, I co-founded CoffeeWorks, a B2B coffee roaster in Bangkok with my best friend Dale. Back then, I worked full-time at an investment bank, so my role with CoffeeWorks was only to advise the management team about how to become financially world-class. But helping the team turned out to be harder than I thought. I started with the traditional analysis that I did at work, profit margin, ROE, and growth, but the managers didn't understand these concepts. Next, since I was not only a practitioner but also a teacher of finance, I tried to teach them. Bad news, the team had little interest in learning finance. My challenge was to develop a simple finance tool for our team. This challenge focused me on the resources I had as a financial analyst: a database of the financial performance of every company in the world, knowledge of which financial ratios matter most to increase the value of a business, experience simplifying finance concepts from my years of teaching finance. By combining these resources, I created the world-class benchmarking scorecard for CoffeeWorks. This scorecard focuses the management team on only one financial measure. It's easy to understand since it contains no financial ratios. It's not overwhelming. The one-page format arrives monthly. It doesn't change. Like in sports, the team knows when they are winning. And it challenges the team to become financially world-class by beating global peers. Now I use the world-class benchmarking scorecard for every company. Here are the 3 things you need to know. First, the single measure is profitable growth, which is a combined score of profitability and growth. Second, we rank a company's performance against its global peers. A ranking of 1 is best and 10 is worst. Third, the scorecard presents 5 years, including the most recent 12 months. Now, let's use it on Hap Seng Consolidated. Here we can see that the profitable growth rank of 8 in the most recent quarter was down compared to the prior period's 5. This was below average performance compared to 1,450 large industrial companies worldwide. So it fell quite a bit in the most recent period. Now, the recent profitability rank of 7 was better than its growth rank of 9. We can see that, but both of them are pretty bad. The profitability rank of 7 was down compared to the prior period's 4. Remember that 4 is above average, so it slipped quite a bit. Now what we can see is that this was below average performance on profitability. Now growth ranked at a 9. It fell from a 4 to a 7 and now to a 9, and this is poor performance compared to peers. So what is driving this performance? Well, first thing we can see is asset utilization got weaker. More assets generating less income. The second thing we can see is that the profit margin has fallen from a ranking of 2 relative to 1,450 large industrial companies down to 4. That's just above average, and we can see that reflected in margin change and the change in growth, or EPS. Do you want to be world-class? Well, if you're a CEO, email me to see how the world-class benchmarking scorecard can make your company financially world-class. If you're an investor, leave a company name in the comments below to see how it ranks. So, my name is Andrew Stotz, and I challenge you to become world-class.